Roberto Clemente Families, Jace, 6th grade student here with Principal Lewis, and I have some questions for him.
All right.
So number one, Principal Lewis, what happened this week at Roberto Clemente that you want families to know?
A lot of good stuff happened this week. So this was a really fun and active week here at Clemente Families. I will say we finished basketball season this week. Jace was just telling me that he's going to be on the team next year. So
We're going to look forward to that, my fault.
We're going to look forward to that? All right, we're going to look forward to Jace being on the team next year. But we finished our season giving our best effort, and we want to give a shout out to all the guys that represented on our boys basketball team, along with Coach Kim and Coach Ayer for all of their work. We thank them for making this possible. And baseball season is in full effect now. So we had tryouts that started this week. We want to give a shout out to Mr. Gio, call him Coach O, Coach Gio, for stepping up. He's one of our beloved climate staff members, and he is the coach for our baseball team. Are you trying out for baseball?
No.
No.
I can't do baseball.
Okay, so just basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball and football. All right, so he's not going to be on our baseball team, but we got him next year for basketball. But for all the families of our students who are going to be on baseball, tryouts are happening after school. Make sure that your children are here, and we're ready and excited about having baseball at Clemente, and we're looking forward to having a good season. Some other things that happened. Pi Day was today. It is a fantastic experience for students. They learned a lot about who Albert Einstein was. It's his birthday. Everybody got a nice slice of pie for lunch, and students got a chance to throw pies in the face of leadership team members, including myself. So the students that did well in their activities in class this morning got raffle tickets. Those raffle tickets, they were able to be used to pie an administrator, and to earn them, they had to answer questions about pie, facts about the numbers, as well as for Albert Einstein. So we were a part of the National Pi Day celebrations here at Clemente, and it was a great way for us to have fun as we learned about math. A couple of other things. We did the food distribution this week. We want to thank our partners with Eat Right Philly, along with the Share Food program, for making sure that we could send home with all of our students greens, peas, carrots, and onions that you guys are able to use as a part of your cooking at home. And we'll continue doing our fresh fruit giveaways as available as we go through the rest of this year. We also this week want to remind families, check out our family bus. So in addition to this video, we send out that weekly email, and there's a lot of family programs that are going to be in there. You might even learn about some fun summer camps and stuff that's starting to come up. So when students leave Clemente and Jace goes home, there's things that you can do that's fun and not just have to sit around and play video games. Go to our library, check out our partners. So be sure, families, to check that out. We're still doing our Ramadan prayers, so like Ramadan is still being observed here at the school, and all of our practicing students for the Ramadan are able to go and participate and be a part of our prayer each day. And I think, Jace, that sums it up. Any more questions for me?
Yes. All right. So the second question I have for Principal Lewis: what is happening here next week at Roberto Clemente?
Next week? Well, what's happening next week is Jace needs to be to school every single day. At what time?
At 7:45.
7:45, you heard it, family. So 7:45, the main thing that's happening is that learning begins. So we need Jace and all of our students here at 7:45 in their class, ready to learn and ready to get through the day, because right now we're doing everything we can to make sure our students are ready for success on the PSSAs, as well as being able to show growth in their ELA and math as we finish our STAR testing. We'll continue to do attendance celebrations. We did a raffle on this week. Actually today, we drew names and a student won a cash prize, and all they had to do was come to school every day this week. And we're gonna be doing more fun things that are happening. So when your children are here on time, not only are they learning, but we're gonna celebrate them, lift them up, and give them some rewards also. We're going to be continuing with our baseball practice after school, so make sure that students who are interested in being on the team are showing up and they're practicing, and we'll continue with our Ramadan.
All right, the third and last question I have for Mr. Lewis is, it's Women's History Month.
Okay.
Who is a woman that inspires you?
A woman that inspires me? Man, that's tough. My brain makes me think of my mom, but I'm actually fortunate that I grew up with 4 moms. So I have 4 women in my life that I call moms, and I want to lift up one of them. That is my dad's mom, my grandmother. So my father died when I was a teenager, and my dad's mom not only raised and took care of me, which she did since I was a baby, but she also raised and took care of all of my dad's kids. And so, you know, a lot of the times we hear the things of like baby mamas and, you know, who's auntie and who's this. My dad had 6 children, 3 different baby moms, and my grandmother raised us all together. And I'm happy because all of my siblings, even though we might not have shared the same 2 parents, we all grew up with a very close relationship. We love each other to this day, and we all got a sense of stability. And it's because of my grandmother that like I am here, that I'm doing this work, and that, you know, I believe in doing things for young people, because without her, I could be anywhere. Yeah. So shout out to all the grandmoms that are out there in the world as we're celebrating Women's History Month, because the women that we celebrate don't have to be women that have passed and that have lived a long time ago. They can be the women that we have right now, the moms that are out there, the grandmoms that are out there, the aunties that are out there that play a big role. Like, I'm sure there are significant women in the lives of many of us big sisters as well, so shout out to all of you. And Jace, I'm gonna put this on you. Who's a woman in your life that you love that represents you?
I would say my mother.
Your mother?
Like she's helped me through everything I've been through, and through the lows and highs, she's always there, and she puts a smile on my face.
Oh, I love that. Shout out to Jace's mom. Through the lows and the highs, you're putting a smile on his face. Again, shout out to all of our moms out there. And Jace, one question for you. Mm-hmm. What is the best part of being a 6th grader at Clemente?
Well, the best part about being a 6th grader at Clemente is like to like just like be at school, like to know that like people care about me, and to realize that like this is a place where I need to be.
All right, I like that. So he needs to be in school. You can't learn if you're not here. So we love to hear that. And I also love hearing that folks care, because like all of our students should know, when you come into this building, even though we're not mom, we're not dad, we're not big brother or big sister, we still are a school team and a staff, and we have love for each and every one of our students. And we're always going to push them to be the best version of themselves. Thank you, families, for being here. Any last word for the families?
Thank you so much for watching this video if you do. And go Roberto Clemente.
Hey, there we go. Go Roberto Clemente. See you, families.
Bye.